Welcome back, everybody. It is the 15th, which means we are halfway through, almost halfway through the month of October, meaning my half off sale is half over, if you can believe it or not. We have blown through a lot of inventory over the past 2 weeks. Everything here down at the bottom is getting shipped out today and tomorrow. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 babies right here. And there's like 2 or 3 adults that I had sold that are getting shipped out as well. So I think I have like 15 or 16 snakes to ship out between Monday and Tuesday of this week. And there's, I think, about 10 snakes left that I have during this sale. Well, 9 snakes, because this guy's actually just got listed, but he's not included in the sale, and I'll tell you why in a minute here. But I wanted to really emphasize how awesome the snakes are that I do have left, and emphasize how good of a deal it is for the people that are looking to get into these projects. I think everything except for 1 snake, that's 9 out of 10 snakes that I have left, are double recessive projects or better, meaning they are visual hets or double visuals or double hets or triple hets even, guaranteed genetics. So when you're looking at snakes like that and they're half off, you're able to, and I think most of them are males at this point too, males that are be able to breed within a year at a fantastic price with a bunch of genes in them is it's a boon for people getting into projects like that. I wish I was able to score these sorts of deals and prices when I first started getting into this because it was basically unheard of. And I'm being very competitive with this, trying to get them out the door this month so that I don't have a ton of back inventory. I don't like going into the end of the year with a bunch of hatchlings that I am not holding back, or even a bunch of adults like this guy here that I no longer need. So I want to talk about him first, and then we'll go through what I have left. So he's not included in the sale, but I'm getting rid of him because I decided to make a very big move, which I will debut at some point this week. Unveil, it'll be my first unboxing in quite some time because I haven't really purchased anything this year. So I'm releasing this double het DG Clown male. I purchased him from Canova in May of 2023. I think he was born in February of 23. He's Confusion, Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Leopard, Pinstripe, Possible Fire, 100% double het DG Clown. He's actually breeding for me right now, and I just decided to list him with the hopes that I can finish breeding him this season through the end of December and then ship him out to somebody in January. But I wanted to get him listed now so that his listing was active before he decides to choke me out and kill me, and get him seen by people so that he can get a new home before, because I'm not going to need him very soon. But he was a one-of-a-kind snake when I purchased him a year and a half ago, and there has never been another snake like him ever again. The fact that you have 5 codoms with Confusion paired up in a double het Desert Ghost Clown is astounding. And I have been breeding him to all clown females here, hoping that I can get quite a few clutches out of him before I let him go. Like I said, the only reason I let him go is because I purchased something that was a lot higher end than him. But he's 1,100 grams. He's locking up like crazy at this point, and he's going to be huge for somebody's projects. So I'm going to put him back because he's friendly, but I'm in the middle of feeding day, and I have a feeling that he might be a little hungry. So let me get him in there, get him settled down so that I could get him some food here in a couple minutes. Come on, buddy, gotta get in there. Come on. Alrighty. So he was just added. He's not part of the sale because of what he is, but everything else I'm going to show you is, and everything else except for, this is the only snake in this whole thing that isn't double recessive, but he is still a one-of-a-kind snake that nobody else has ever produced, and he is a single recessive. This beautiful bamboo combo ultra male. I'm thinking he's an ODYB leopard, maybe a firefly combo. He is just absolutely stunning in person. I really wish these colors would show up well in a video, and they don't. But he just shed. I know I showed him last week, and he was in deep in shed, but he just had a clean shed today, eating frozen thawed and ready for a no home. I don't need him, unfortunately, because I kept some really cool stuff back from the project. But he's ready for a new home. Do not let him get by you, because you'll never see something like him again. We have, let's see, this male. He's a clown, double het, DG pied. I think he's a pastel red stripe, potentially yellow belly. I think right now I did adjust some of the pricing on these snakes a little bit down. So I think he might be around $1,500 shipped. That's a triple recessive snake. And then we have this beautiful OD or a leopard Enshi clown. I think he's possibly yellow belly, red stripe. Het desert ghost. Absolutely stunning animal again. I think he's maybe $1,000 shipped, so it means you're getting him for like $900 plus shipping. This is the only snake like this anywhere ever produced. OD blade pied, double het, 100% clown MJ xanthic. This is the only triple recessive snake that I'm releasing, the only male that I'm releasing this year in this project. There was one female that just got sold to my buddy Rich and Sarah, but this is the only other snake I have in this project that's guaranteed triple recessive. So, it's an absolute killer snake that anybody would be lucky to have. I actually can't believe he hasn't went out the door yet. I just actually listed this guy today. He took a little while to get started on food, but he's on food now. He's a triple het DG clown pied, ODYB Leo. He has this really cool tail. It's so much brighter than the rest of his body, shed tested, and he has a really awesome belly. Let me see if I can get him kind of unwound here a little bit. Come here, buddy. I just want to show your belly. Nope. It's hard to do. Look how cool that is. So he's really cool. He just got listed too. I think he's sub $1,000 or right around $1,000. I also listed another holdback male that I was obviously planning on holding back, but because I've been producing so much nice stuff, I decided to let him go. So he's in the Lightning Clown Pied project too. He's a clown het pied pos het MJ xanthic. He's about 200 grams. He's actually a little older. He came from earlier in the season. So I think he's an OD Leo. Really pretty snake, really powerful male. Even just for the Clown Pied project, he's pretty sweet. And he's, again, I think right around $1,000 shipped. So again, these are all double or better recessive males that are less than $1,000 shipped. And then we have these two guys. We have these two DG clown males. They're both red stripe. I believe the one on the left is the vanilla. The one on the right's potentially vanilla, but we can't test for that yet. Now, they are also part of this sale. And this guy here is, because I don't know if he's vanilla or not, he's actually right now $1,000 less than the next available DG Clown Red Stripe, which is insane. Just to be able to pick up a guy like this, get $1,000 off the top, and he's just absolutely stunning. He's actually my favorite of the two, believe it or not. He's just a stunning snake. And this guy, which I believe is the Red Stripe Vanilla DG Clown, like Canova has Fire Red Stripe DG Clowns listed for $6,000. I have him listed at $4,000 with the discount. I capped the discount to $2,000 total on the sale because I can't, be losing every single last dime. I can't just be giving away thousands and thousands of dollars. But in the terms of competitiveness, I decided that $2,000 is a pretty nice discount for anybody. And to be quite honest, I think vanilla is probably a more sought after gene than fire, because fire is everywhere. So I priced it normally at the same price that Canova has, a similar animal, but mine's vanilla rather than fire. So hitting this male, basically this male is priced at what a normal red stripe DG clown would sell for with this discount. So super powerful males. And again, I'm releasing these two, if you watched the video yesterday, because of the same reason that I'm releasing that double head DG clown, the Confusion I showed you at the top of the video, because I have something else that I'm going to be unveiling probably later this week or early next week. But they're simply the two best snakes that I've produced this season, and they are currently available. I do the one male that like really isn't getting any play is this Ultramel male. I really haven't had anybody inquire about him. If you're in the Ultrapied project, he's kind of a no-brainer. He's ready to breed. He's huge, and he has 5 or 6 codoms in him. And he's proven het pied as well. And he was from Aussie. So, if you're interested in this male, let me know. I have him priced close to about what I bought him for, because when I bought him, Aussie ID'd him with 1 or 2 less genes than what he actually turned out to be, and he's also a baby. So, I'm trying to be competitive with pricing on that as well, but it's hard to price something like that when it looks like it's a little more rare than you originally expected. So I really don't know if I'm trying to think if anything else will be hitting the market before. I have this guy. He actually just ate his first meal, so he will probably get listed soon. So he's a pastel OD, pied, het clown, pos het MJ exanthic. So he's a male. He will be listed probably by the end of this week. And I think that's it. I don't know if that DG pied clutch, they're still not out of the eggs, so I don't know whether there are males or females or how big, what genetics are going to be, even if they're going to be ready by the end of this month. But, we have 16 days left in the month. This sale is going to end at the end of the day on Halloween, and these animals are flying off the shelves. I actually released a holdback yesterday to somebody because they were actually Rich and Sarah. They were interested they purchased a bunch of lightning pied stuff from me, and they were interested in 2 of the females I had left, and they kind of didn't want the one male. And I was like, well, you know what? I have a clown pied pos het MJ exanthic that I was holding back. If you're interested in that, because I had 2 males from that clutch, and I'm definitely keeping this male. I said, he's the OD blade. And I was like, oh, you know what? I can release that. So I'm actually pulling some snakes out of the holdback rack to move even more inventory at this point. So I think there's 10 listings right now as I'm recording this. 9 of them are included in the sale. 9 of them are double recessive snakes, guaranteed double recessive project snakes or better. And there is not a single person that's going to beat the value that I'm offering in these sales. So I don't think anything's really below $1,000 at this point. But the snakes at $1,000, the snakes at $2,000, the snakes at $3,000 are absolute bona fide steals at those prices. So you really think hard about it. And we were kind of talking about it last night in my Patreon group, and some of the people were saying that their male to female ratios were, basically 50-50 or, 40-60 or something like that. And I said, and I repeat this all the time, and people, whether it's on YouTube or Patreon, they don't get it or they don't follow through with it. You should never have a 1-to-1 ratio of males to females. You should never have probably even a 2-to-1 ratio of males to females. Or I should say 1-to-2 ratio. Or a 1-to-3 ratio might even still be too high. I was thinking about my collection here, and I think maybe if, let's just say I have 100 snakes here, I probably have like a 1-to-9 ratio or similar to that. Because you don't need to have 1,000 different males doing 1,000 different things. You buy one male, you buy one nicer male that can move around to all your different projects, and he fits the bill for 1 million different things. Instead of you buying one male for one project another mill for another project, a third mill for a third project. Buy one mill that does everything. You're using up less rack space. You're probably actually saving money at the end of the day. And the floor for the babies you're making are probably actually going to be more expensive than what you would with the one-to-one pairings. And for instance, with that, this male being, pastel red striped clown, double het DG pied, he works in obviously clown, obviously DG, obviously pied, obviously any of those double projects, and obviously the triple project. He does everything you need to do. He's $1,500. He's got some codoms in him, and he bangs out probably one of the hottest projects around. It's you have to be critical thinking and creative when you're trying to purchase your males, and when they're half off and they have everything going for them that I have in mind, you really need to jump on it. So think really hard about, if I'm going to spend money, where do I need to spend it on a snake? And the thing that has made me succeed the most, more than anything, is making sure that I'm constantly investing in fantastic males. That ultra het pied male that I just showed, that adult, he made me so much money last year. And he produced some of my best holdbacks from last year because he was so powerful, because he had so much going on, because he made me ultramels, because he made me pieds, because he made me ultramel het pieds and pied het ultramels, because he had 4, 5, 6 codoms in him. He basically did whatever I needed him to. I paired him to ultramels, I paired him to het ultramels, I paired him to pieds, and he made me a ton of money because he had so much going on with him. So when you can nail down a single visual double het with a few codoms, or a triple het with a few codoms, that's the way to go. It's not, you need to really think critically about how you're going to make your projects work for you. So halfway through the month, I've sold probably 2/3 of my inventory at this point. Hopefully it's all sold out by the end of the month, because that means I had a good month. That means I made a lot of money, which is fantastic, obviously. But that also means that a lot of people got a lot of fantastic deals and some really, really powerful snakes. So check out the sale while it's still on. You got 2 weeks left, roughly. And hopefully we get everything shipped out before it starts getting too cold. We'll see you guys tomorrow.